welcome to my channel. I'm Emerald Magnolia, and I would like to address my own content recently. Most of you may notice that I have slowed down on posting content that involves The Sims, and there are a few very specific reasons why. This video is meant to address all of the issues I've been having with the game recently, as well as an in-depth explanation on why I'm going to continue down this route. This video does not mean that I am giving up on my Sims content entirely, it just means that I'm in a burnt out period of Sims gaming because of reasons I will explain shortly. If you start to think that I hate the game while you watch this video, I'd just like to say that I don't. I like this game a lot, and this is a video of me expressing my concerns about the game that I think could be better, because that's all criticism is, expressing things that could be better about something. If you would rather not listen to me talk about The Sims 4 and be critical about my experience playing the game, then feel free to skip the video, but I am going to talk about it regardless of if you are here or not. And don't even bother trying to tell me that if I don't like the game, I should just play a different one, because that's what I've been doing along with working on this somewhat video essay. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first aspect that made me quit playing The Sims 4 recently is the gameplay. I really love building in The Sims 4. In fact, it's pretty much all I did for the past 4 years of playing this game. I love making houses for Sims that feel just right for them, and I would even go as far as to say this is the one game that I enjoy creating interesting families in as well. But the thing is, that's all I did in The Sims 4. All I ever did for the past few years was create a sim and build mode. I couldn't be bothered to even touch the gameplay portions of the game. This is for a couple of reasons, and I'll start off by saying that the main one is just dealing with the Sims as they are. In Create a Sim, you are given the ability to change the Sim's appearance to your liking. You can make them anything you want, including occults. The issue, however, lies within their traits. While some make sense as traits like romantic, ambitious, and family-oriented, there are some that just don't. For example, why is lactose intolerant a trait? Isn't that a medical condition? Why are cat lover and dog lover traits? Isn't that a preference? In addition to this, there's not much difference these traits seem to make when you're playing the game. A cheerful sim will be just as happy as a sim without that trait in-game. A mean sim will perform the same amount of rude interactions as an evil sim in-game. You just get the ability to laugh evilly if you choose the latter. This is similar to the careers in the game, and the example I use frequently when I talk about this to my peers is the fact that we have 3 influencer careers, or ones that are very much work from home careers: the freelancer career in the base game, the social media career in city living, and the simfluencer career in high school years are so similar to each other that it's not even funny. 2 of those careers you have to pay $79.98 for if they aren't on sale. On top of this, the careers aren't even playable, and in order to even play any kind of careers, you have to pay another $79.98 for 2 expansion packs and $19.99 for a game pack. That's another $99.97 out of your bank account. But I will get more into expenses later. On top of these other issues, there's no real challenge in The Sims 4. Making money is easy, getting promoted is easy, making friends and having relationships are easy, increasing skills is easy. You can't even lose your job in this game unless you pay $39.99 for it, and even then, chances are slim. So I guess to sum up this section, I'm bored. I'm bored due to a lack of variety, lack of challenge, and lack of risks. I'm even bored of playing dress up and building anything I could ever want. I'm just bored. The second reason I quit playing The Sims 4 recently is because of the Sims community itself. I've read so many comments on Sims channels that are reviewing packs or simply just existing, and most of the time, all I can find are the people trying to push the creator down. You can't say that the game is good or even great because people will point out the bugs and the flaws and call you a slave to EA. And on the same hand, you can't play the game and have criticisms for it because you're being too negative, and the developers have a hard enough time as it is meeting deadlines, so of course there's gonna be bugs. I didn't want to be walking on this fine line of it's okay the entire time I made Sims content, because even then people would still find something I said offensive. I find this game to be fun sometimes. There are some issues with it, and there are some that are more understandable than others. When I criticize the game, it's because I want it to be good. I want to play it and enjoy it every step of the way. And with the way the game is and how bored I've become with it, I just can't. Same with how the Sims community is. I can't enjoy making content for this game if I know eventually someone is gonna come along and call me EA's bootlicker or too critical of the game. So I stopped. Reason 3 ties into reason 2 in a sense, because Sims content is easy to put out when all you're doing is speed builds and cast creations. So when I started my channel, that's all I was really doing. Granted, it was something I enjoyed doing because I loved showing off my builds and giving you guys something to look forward to downloading at the end of my videos. But to put it bluntly, I don't want to be a Sims channel. I don't want to be known for one thing. If you read my Tumblr's About Me section or Frequently Asked section, you'd know that I started my channel as a hobby. I don't make videos to make money. I still don't. So making only Sims content to get the same amount of views every time doesn't appeal to me. I want to be a variety channel because I know I can be entertaining regardless of the game I play. I've never just wanted to play The Sims for my channel. That's one of the reasons why I have the Cuphead series, the Lego Batman series, and even Kukiyomi Consider It on my channel. I've never wanted to do just one thing. So that's another reason I'm not doing Sims content as much anymore. These last few reasons are some of the biggest ones that made me even decide to make this video in the first place. So I'm gonna try and explain them as thoroughly as I can just so people know exactly why I am no longer making my Sims 4 content as of recently. If you remember, on my March 8th, 2024 video, I mentioned that all of my Sims 4 save files were deleted. I did some research on it for the next few days, and on March 10th, I made a post on my Tumblr stating that the most recent base game update meant to prepare for the Crystal Creations pack was to blame. Not once in my 8 years of playing this game have I ever heard of a person's entire save file getting deleted because of an update. I've heard of save file corruptions, but never save file deletions. I told people to be aware of this glitch and not update their games until the issue was solved. So far, EA hasn't said anything. Thankfully, after a week of being distraught, I found a few copies of my save files on my external SD card. I ended up being lucky, which is rare for me when things like this happen. I ended up playing the game for a bit to see what was missing, and pretty much everything was still there. But after I closed my game that day, I didn't pick it back up until a few days ago to make the thumbnail for this video. And the reason why is because I'm still upset. I am having a hard time supporting EA after what their update did to my game. I don't even want to play the game anymore. And that's saying a lot, because I have never felt this way about a video game before. Normally, I can come back from an issue in a video game with a solution on how to get myself to enjoy the game again, but this time, I can't. If they have the ability to take away my games at any time, I'm worried about how bad this will be in the future for players. And with The Sims 5 coming out, it just feels even worse. I can't even begin to think about how many other players went through the same experience I did with that update, and it could be thousands just not speaking up. So I decided to say something. I can't in good faith support EA anymore. I don't have the time, patience, storage space, or money to do so. Which leads me into the final reason I am making less content for The Sims 4. This game's full price, as of April 2024, is $1,114.30. That includes 14 expansion packs, 12 game packs, 19 stuff packs, and 27 kits. Considering most games are $70 a piece now, rounding up, you could buy about 16 other games for that amount of money. Let me reiterate that to you. The price of The Sims 4 is equal to about 16 other AAA games that are brand new and aren't on sale. This is the most expensive game I have ever played, and I've gotten quite a few of these packs on sale or free with those promotions they're doing recently, and I still don't want to play it. When a game like this costs that much money, I expect it to be just as good as the other games I play, but instead I'm met with boredom. Think about that. I am bored of a game that has so much content pouring out of its code that it costs $1,114.30. And there's even more items that are going to be released on sale in the coming months. And to top it all off, I can't even fit it onto my computer unless I clear 46 gigabytes of storage or plug in a $50 external SD card and put the game on that. I'm spending beyond too much money on a game that should only cost $70 and contain frequent updates. So I'm done wasting more money on this game. And now that all of this has been said, I would like to repeat that this video does not mean by any regard that I will stop playing The Sims altogether. There may be a few videos here and there of speed builds, but right now I'm just holding out for other games. I'm waiting for a better, more engaging, and less expensive life simulator to come out. So please do not expect more Sims content to come out on my channel, at at least for now anyway. Until I am less angry with EA, I don't think I will be playing it anytime soon. My gallery should still be up and you can go visit that if you would like, but I won't be putting anything up for the time being. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and make sure you check out some of my other videos that aren't Sims related. I've got a lot of cool things on my channel that I would love to get as much appreciation as my Sims content has. And I guess with that, I'll sign off. Bye bye.